While various EV vehicles can excite you with crazy straight-line execution, the 2025 Porsche Taycan mixes that equivalent easy speed increase with sports vehicle sharp reflexes. That is the reason it's a #1 around the vehicle and driver office. Also, this year, the most impressive model gets together to 1019 pull. The Taycan's 4 entryway design implies you can take companions along for the wild ride, yet the back seat is cozy and there's restricted space for freight, so advise them to pack light. A dashboard brimming with show screens gives simple admittance to relevant data for the driver and front traveler, including reconfigurable checks and a moderately natural infotainment framework. Contingent upon how the vehicle is prepared, it very well may be genuinely straightforward or tremendously lavish, with an apparently unending exhibit of personalization choices. This exhibition and luxury comes at ordinary Porsche evaluating, with the Taycan telling a top-notch over opponents, for example, the Clear Air and the Tesla Model S, the two of which are roomier, more pragmatic, and proposition more reach per charge. The Taycan gets a gentle styling invigorate for 2025, which incorporates unobtrusive updates to the front guard, headlamps, bumpers, and taillights. More tremendous changes lie under the vehicle's sheet metal. People with range tension will be eager to hear that Porsche has made a few changes for the sake of further developing DC quick charging speed. We figured out how to charge our test vehicle from 8 to 80% in just shy of 17 minutes with a pinnacle charging pace of 327 kilowatts. Porsche has overhauled the batteries, introducing a 83.6 kWh pack as standard and offering a presentation battery pack that is 97.0 kWh in limit, the last option of which is likewise lighter than the pack it replaces. Another back-mounted electric engine has shed a few pounds as well, and Porsche says the new engine is likewise more productive. The blend of bigger batteries and less control weight makes certain to further develop driving range gauges. However, we're actually looking out for true numbers from the EPA. Porsche has likewise added a superior execution Taycan Super GT to the setup, with 1019 pull, up to 340 miles of driving reach, and a $231,995 sticker price. The creation form with the discretionary Weissach bundle as of late established a lap standard at Laguna Seca. Inside, the infotainment framework acquires Apple CarPlay One, which places environment controls inside the Apple part of the framework's connection point, so you can change the temperature without leaving that piece of the framework. Other infotainment upgrades incorporate better course arranging choices in light of the battery's condition of charge. The Taycan's driving reach is not as much as opponents, for example the Clear Air and the Tesla Model S, which can peak 400 miles on a charge. For 2025, Porsche means to cure that, with a marginally bigger battery and a quicker installed charger. The Taycan's reach gauges were somewhere in the range of 206 and 246 miles for 2024, however we drove a model of the 2025 Taycan for 313 miles and had 8% battery left. We gauge that the reach assessments will be somewhere in the range of 250 and 325 miles. The battery can now be charged on a DC association at as much as 320 kilowatts, and Porsche says in ideal circumstances, the battery can charge from 10 to 80% in only 18 minutes. Inside the smooth-looking Taycan is a tech-loaded climate. The plan is apparently straightforward and reviews what we've seen in other Porsche models. True to form, the inside can be shrouded in a scope of rich materials and variety plans. There's a not insignificant rundown of extravagance choices, including 4-zone environment control, rubbing front seats, a warmed guiding wheel, and warmed back seats. The Taycan comes standard with seats for 4, however there's a choice to add a third spot toward the back whenever wanted, yet 3 across will be a press. We found the electric Porsche's back facilities and extra room to be a piece lacking, and it takes some moving to get into the low front seat. From in the driver's seat, however, the view out is amazing. While the Taycan Super and Super S offer execution that is comparable to supercars, we'd suggest the more reasonable all-wheel drive Taycan 4S. This double-engine model gives all-wheel drive footing and more pull. Porsche gives innumerable ways of modifying your Taycan, including an apparently perpetual range of outside colors through the Paint to Test program. We'll surrender the personalization to you, Yet we in all actuality do suggest the accessible exhibition bundle, which adds back hub guiding, force vectoring, and dynamic enemy of roll bars.